The KCSN Live Postgame Show with DJ Kissel and Kent Swanson is about to begin. The best postgame coverage you can find. Entertain, educate, inform. KC Sports Network. Live on the 101 The Fox Facebook page, KC Sports Network's YouTube channel, and tomorrow, well, wherever you find your podcasts. This is the KCN Live Postgame Show with BJ Kissel and Kent Swanson from the Bullpen Bar and Grill in Overland Park.
Welcome back, Chiefs Kingdom, to the Kingdom Bar and Grill in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm BJ Kissel. That's Kent Swanson. And we've got people here celebrating the Chiefs' 34-28 win over the Los Angeles Chargers there at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, and just taking a commanding lead of the AFC West division. We are going to break it all down for you over the next 45 minutes or so, and we are going to get to the Soul of KC raffle. We're going to give away the tickets, all the prizes, all that good stuff. But before we do that, Kent, I know you were itching to just unleash everything that you have been ready to over the last 40 seconds since we've been on air on our second screen watch party.
I have shoved BJ like multiple times. I'm pretty sure I hurt his hand. I yelled at Tucker a couple times. I am out of my mind right now. This was so much fun. This is the most fun I've had all season. The biggest game, the biggest moments. The Chiefs found a way to figure it out. They put themselves in the driver's seat for the AFC West, very obviously, and they are in a very good spot with their biggest challenges in the rearview mirror to secure a 1 seed. This is not out of the realm of possibility now. A lot of really good things are in the Chiefs' sights, and that game was huge for this opportunity for them.
You're a Chiefs fan looking, what are you going to do this weekend? You just won on Thursday night. We are rooting for the Colts and the Steelers.
Colts on Saturday night.
We need the Titans to lose. We need the Patriots to lose.
That's it. And then you run the table.
Yep. Both of them have 4 losses,
That's
9-4. That's where you're at. That's where the Chiefs are at. And where we at, again, the Kingdom Bar and Grill out here in Overland Park. If you haven't, we'll get real quick, you have a chance. This beautiful backdrop where we'll be doing all of our post-game shows from now on by Chris Sembauer, the local designer and illustrator. I've been doing Chiefs stuff for a while, so it may have a similar or familiar feel to you, but Chris doing some phenomenal work here. It's going to just look absolutely amazing once the entire place gets done, all the stuff. This is going to be a really, really cool place. So in a little bit, we will go over tomorrow's headlines with Craig Stout. We've got key observations with Maddie Lane. And again, we will get to your questions. We will answer them, get to your questions, your comments, all of that. We've got Tucker and Scott are making sure that they are bringing in all of your guys' feedback as well. And we appreciate, again, everybody for subscribing. Make sure you pound that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. We've got all kinds of cool stuff throughout the week, and we appreciate you for watching, whether it's on the 101 The Fox Facebook page. We appreciate everybody there, or Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're at. Please subscribe, and thank you for your support. And speaking of support, I think one of the coolest things besides this game and all of that, and we will get to the game, I promise you, but stuff that's a little more real, that a real impact that we can all make besides watching a game and hoping for the best. We went out there and made a real impact because of your guys' help. We kind of became the conduit for that with this Soul of KC holiday raffle and toy drive. It was probably the coolest thing that I think that we've all been a part of last week, being able to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, spending almost $9,000 on toys that we were able to donate to the Christmas store for Operation Breakthrough. And so before we start with the first part of those prizes, I want to have a chance for you guys to see, and everybody that donated to this. And we had 132 people donate. We have 814 tickets in here to give away those prizes, but we were able to raise $13,684. 5,000 of which came from a donation from Dick's Sporting Goods because they saw what we were doing and they wanted to support it and saw what Kansas City was doing. But before we start raffling, we've got a video here. We want to show you guys what this money went for and the impact that's going to help us make this holiday season.
KC Sports Network's first annual Soul of KC Holiday Raffle and Toy Drive, benefiting Operation Breakthrough, was a success because of the generosity of the Kansas City community. In less than 2 weeks, thanks to 132 members of Chiefs Kingdom purchasing more than 800 raffle tickets, plus a generous $5,000 donation from Dick's Sporting Goods, KCSN hit its goal and finished having raised a grand total of $13,684 for kids this holiday season. Last week, more than 350 toys and goods were purchased at the Dick's Sporting Goods in Overland Park to help Operation Breakthrough's holiday store this year. Kansas City has always been a place focused on helping our neighbors, and KC Sports Network is proud to have helped connect that generosity and sense of community to those who could use it this holiday season. From your friends at KC Sports Network, thank you for your support. Let's keep it going, and let's go Chiefs.
So that was the impact that you helped all of us make. And I know we want to talk about the game, especially overtime game, touchdown to win it from Travis Kelce. But thank you so much. Thank you to Tucker Franklin for making that video, shooting it. But that was one of the coolest experiences we've had.
Easily. I mean, it was a very emotional week for us and get to see see Operation Breakthrough too. We got to go and visit, and it was a very special. All right,
let's get some of these toys. How about that?
Let's do
some of these prizes. All right, so the first prize that we are going to raffle off, I'm just going to draw a name out of here. Contact you guys through Venmo. But the first one is going to be the Chiefs versus Steelers tickets to the game next Sunday, 12/26. And a parking pass. Also getting VIP tickets to the Tickets for Less tailgate. So this one right here, get us a name. Here we go. Ann Walker. Ann Walker, we are contacting you. Just won 2 tickets to the Chiefs versus Steelers game on December 26th. Thank you, Ann, for your support. And I know you bought a lot of tickets, so thank you for your support. You're able to help a lot of kids and help us. All right, the next one, the Holiday Distillery Tour for 4 people and a $100 gift card. You must be 21 years old to win this one. You don't, we'll get you another gift card, but we'll figure that out when we contact you. Reach in here. Let's see what we got. You can draw one of these 2.
Okay.
Make sure I just get
You're doing a great job, buddy.
All right, here we go. Courtney Sexton. Courtney Sexton, you are the winner of 4 holiday tour passes and a $100 gift card to the Holiday Distillery. Thank you so much. What, Scott?
Do you need these? All right, here, I'll get it here.
You can get into it after, but we're good. You're good. You contact them. All right, here we go. What's the next one? Jackson Family Wine, 6 bottles, a $250 value. Also, you must be at least 21 years old. You must prove that to us before we send you alcohol. All right, here we go. This next one. Yes, the Jackson Family Wines. Here we go. Ross Sawyer.
Hey,
Ross Sawyer.
Ross.
We know him. All right, Ross Sawyer, congratulations. You're going to enjoy the Jackson Family Wines. All right, this last one. This is a big one, folks. This is the Chris Jones autographed jersey. Now, whoever wins this, I'm going to contact you. You're going to tell me what color jersey, what size jersey. I'm going to go buy that, and then we're going to get it to Chris. He's going to sign it. Then I'm going to send it to you. But this is a big one. The Chris Jones autographed jersey. It's pressure. Feeling pressure. Here we go. Here we go. Courtney Sexton.
What?
She wins again.
Courtney's cleaning house.
There are 814 tickets here. Courtney's killing it. And I'm reaching to different parts in that bag, in this jar too. So do you need this one or you want to copy it over there?
Yeah. There's a couple of
She got a lot of tickets too. So thank you, Courtney. We will get to more of those prizes in here in just a little bit, but right now let's bring on the big institution. We'll allow him to come back on now because
someone revive Craig.
What happened? I blacked out at the end of the game. Did we win?
No.
Was it just the high? Was it Kelsey high stepping into the end zone? Was that the last thing you saw, or?
Yeah, I fainted out of joy. Absolute joy.
That was incredible, Craig.
Ah, man. No, that was incredible. Watching the end of that game, first overtime game of the year for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes goes nuclear. Travis Kelce looks awesome. The defense stepped up in a big way when they were down guys. Like, there's a lot of narratives that we're going to be talking about this game. This might be the one where we're like, oh, the Chiefs found themselves again and found their complete game again. I'm really excited to watch this team play football the next time that they line up, because I'm afraid that they might have woke up here at the end of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I think the AFC made a mistake just now. I really do. I think that was a catalyst moment for this Kansas City football team, and I'm really.
You were so angry the entire game. You're like, this is pathetic. This is embarrassing.
It started.
They are ceiling it so low, and Kelsey makes 3 plays in overtime. We're winning the Super Bowl.
Look.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I got a lot of takes on that, but so Craig, like, I think we need to start here with you. Like, we saw vintage Mahomes. Like, we got to finally see, a lot of the guy that we've come accustomed to. He went out and there was zero margin for error, and he went and took care of business. And he kind of reminded everybody who he is and why I've had irrational confidence in Patrick Mahomes and the offense snapping out of it.
I mean, he started the fourth quarter by throwing a terrible interception at the 4-yard line. Like, that's how he started that fourth quarter. He then responded after that to the tune of 225 yards passing from then on, and 3 touchdown passes. Just went absolutely nuclear at the end of that game and was making Mahomes-esque plays, escaping the pocket, throwing across his body, getting guys open, buying time. The pass that he threw to Clyde Edwards-Helaire for that 2-point conversion, that was, oh my goodness, it was so good. And then just getting the ball in his playmakers' hands and getting things done once again. We have spent a lot of this season waiting for Mahomes to take over. Not to say that he's been awful or anything like that, but we've been waiting for moments where it's just like, okay, now here's Patrick, and he's just going to take over this game, and now it's over for the opposition. And for a lot of this season, it has not gone that way until tonight. This was Patrick Mahomes just saying, no, this is, to reference Therese Paylor, this is an over my dead body game. And it was in the fourth quarter and overtime. He went absolutely bonkers, played out of his mind there at the end of the game. It was awesome to watch. Like I said, I'm so excited. I want this offense to line back up again, because I want to see more of it, because I haven't gotten enough of it.
And I'm not playing devil's advocate when I say this, because I look at the numbers, and Mahomes finished 31 of 47 for 410 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Like, the 400-yard. If you would have asked me, like, what his number, like, I wouldn't have guessed they were anything close to that. And I'm not saying he played poorly, and maybe it's just we've become accustomed to 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, him just being a robot out there. I didn't think he played well. I think he made plays at the end of the game, and we saw the Mahomes, and I'm not talking about just the 4th down in the end zone, like that bad throw. There were other throws where, like, he's just off. Like, he is off compared to what we've seen before. Yeah. And maybe it's just the standard that he set when you look at his numbers. And again, it's not box score scouting. It's like, I couldn't tell you that he threw for 410 yards in this game. It's
through the middle of the game, it was a struggle. It was a struggle for this offense. They did not move the ball well through the middle of the game. When the defense was coming up with stops and keeping this close, they kept handing it back to the offense, and it just didn't really go much anywhere. So for a lot of the middle of this game, like we've seen over the course of multiple games this season, they just didn't do anything on offense. And Patrick didn't look particularly good. He was throwing it low. He was missing guys. Obviously, that 4th down play was just, oh man, that was something. But when it mattered, he was nails. He really was nails. Oh. He was hitting guys right and left, throwing them in stride. This was the player we all know and love, and it was great to see him again.
He was simultaneously the most Mahomes and least Mahomes we've seen in a while. And it was just it was a weird game. Even before the fourth quarter, there were some plays that he was making that were really high level, and then missing some easy stuff in a way that we're not really accustomed to either. Like just in the worst moments too, like the 4th and inches throw. But
they just showed the numbers. I know it's the transit next guy, but we talk about Patrick Mahomes numbers. Travis Kelce finishes 10 catches, 191 yards and 2 touchdowns. I understand the last play was a lot of yards, but still.
Craig, did you know he had 191 yards before you jumped on here or no?
No, I didn't know that he had 191 yards.
191 yards.
That's outrageous, man. That's absolutely outrageous. I mean, he was. You want to talk about somebody going Super Saiyan? That Travis Kelce just took over this game. That 60+ yarder that he just, the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling down to the 1 yard line changed this game. That altered this game. That was him taking the game into his own hands and making something happen. And he was clutch a bunch of times throughout this game. That was the big one. And then they just turn around with Tyreek Hill clearly hurting and trying to grit through it. They needed Travis Kelce to step up and be, just this force. And that last play of the game, when he turns and cuts it upfield, I think even the broadcast team, even said something to the effect of, he was a little surprised that he had the avenue that he did, but he made that happen. Shaking tackles, getting guys off of him, and just taking it to the house. He took over the game. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce took over that game at the end of it. 191 yards is outlandish. That more than makes up for the fact that he hasn't had big yardage games over the past 2 weeks. Guess what, guys? He's back on track.
I wonder who made him their player to watch on the KC Laboratory game preview. I don't know. Craig, there's no way we can get out of this without talking to you about the defense. Like this is an undermanned defense, obviously, and there was definitely some issues there. But they only surrendered 28 points. They came through in some very big situational defensive situations. What did you think about the defensive performance today?
You could tell they were playing without 3 guys, and some guys were banged up. The run defense was awful. It really was awful. They got run up the gut most of the day. Even the linebackers had guys on them immediately and were having to try and stack and shed at 6 yards deep. Really struggled with the run game, and I'm sure I have something bad to talk about this week for certain on that side. But I did feel and certainly the lack of pass rush, that hurt. Yeah. This was a backup offensive line, and the Chiefs' pass rush was non-existent all game long. And you can kind of lay that at the feet of Chris Jones. If Chris Jones is in this game, things are probably a little bit different. You're getting a few more splash plays. They couldn't get to 3rd and long. They just couldn't at all. So, it was a struggle for this defense for most of it outside of the end. Of when they got to the end of drives, coming up with those 4th down stops, the turnovers. This is the most plays that the Chiefs have seen inside the 5 yard line. It might have doubled it up for the year. The Chargers lived inside the 5 yard line. The Chiefs defense just kept coming up strong, getting stops. There were some drops for certain. Not going to say that there weren't, but getting the stops that they needed to get. They're in the middle of the game when the offense was really struggling. This Chiefs defense was the reason why it stayed as close as it was. So situational defense was good. Nick Bolton had a good game. I actually thought that Ben Neiman had a good game as well. So there's some positive aspects, and especially at the second level there. But overall, it's going to be one that they're going to watch, and they're going to go, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to clean up, and I hope our guys get well soon because we need them back.
The cavalry's coming. Because there's some depth and some talent, some athleticism that team desperately needed today. And they're getting it back here in 10 days. And the best part of Thursday Night Football, as other than winning on Thursday Night Football, is that 10-day break, buddy. Get a nice little mini bye here. I think we needed it. I need one. After that game, I need a mini bye. Find him on Twitter at BarleyHop. Craig Stout, my man, thank you so much for some time. Go get a little bit of rest now.
Gonna try, man. Gonna try.
Just saw the stat. In the final 10 minutes of that game, Patrick Mahomes, 10 of 13 for 197 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
The better quarterback won today, by the way.
I believe it.
Best quarterback in the world won today, by the way. Just so y'all know. Ride or die with my guy forever.
You know what Patrick Mahomes showed a lot of?
I have a feeling. I know. What is it, BJ?
He showed a lot of leadership. You know who else is a leader? Fairway Independent Mortgage. Fairway Independent Mortgage makes the home loan process as simple as possible by guiding you through every step, just as they've done for the past 25 years. Call Jennifer Dixon at 816-390-8898. Call Jennifer Dixon at 816-390-8898. Great rates, a focus on customer service, and the fastest turn times in the industry. That is Fairway Independent Mortgage.
What a professional.
All right, let's give away some more stuff.
Let's do it.
How about that? It's the time for the next several gifts here for the Soul of KC Holiday Raffle and Toy Drive. Again, we were able to, with your help, raise $13,684, purchasing more than 600 toys for Operation Breakthrough, their toy store and their adoptive family, all the stuff they have going on this Christmas season. So several hundred kids, few hundred kids are going to have a better Christmas and a better holiday season because of your guys' generosity. So thank you so much. So let's announce some more winners, and let's start with some Creed Humphrey gloves. How about that?
Let's do it.
Who is going to win those? Might even sign them.
There's 814.
Courtney Sexton already won a couple things.
She might win. She might clean house. We'll see. Is
that one?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. Andy Schindler. Andy Schindler. Tucker's a big fan. I thought you knew each other. Andy Schindler, you won some Creed Humphrey gloves. We'll pass it over to Scott. Thank you so much. Next one, $100 gift card for Q39. No Bad Barbecue. Some Jack
Zero bad barbecue. Yeah.
All right, here we go. One. Ann Walker.
Hey, congrats.
One again, I think so.
I think she might have doubled up too.
She bought a lot of tickets.
You know what?
So she had like 50 tickets. Absolutely killed. She single-handedly.
Shout out to Ann Walker.
Lot of people. Actually, when I saw that, I was like, I hope she wins something like she's the biggest donation anybody was from Ann Walker. So thank you.
Shout out Ann Walker.
And so you won a $100 39 or Q39 gift card so far. So next one, we're gonna do $50 gift card to Rally House. $50 gift card to Rally House right here. Blake Hudson.
Hey,
you're the winner of a $50 Rally House gift card. We've got another one of those. We actually had two. So another $50 Rally House gift card is going to, I got a couple. Is it one, Tucker? Okay. This is Marcy Shelby. Marcy Shelby. $50. Thank you for your donation.
Congrats,
you helped some kids have a better Christmas. And now we'll hopefully help you have a little bit better Christmas. And this last one for this round, the Cookie Society sampler. Make nothing. So what this is, Jeff Allen's company based down in Frisco, Texas. Marissa's company. Jeff Allen goes in there and makes all the cookies. His wife, Marissa, I think she's in charge there. Jeff would not be upset with me saying that. But 6 cookie sampler every month. They're going to send you 6 cookies a month for an entire year. These things are delicious.
These are incredible.
72 cookies. You're welcome.
They're big cookies, dude. They're like.
I got to get over here on the side.
You grabbed 5 names.
There's so many.
There's still one dangling. There you go.
This one on my finger. All right. Brian Best. Brian Best been a supporter for a long time. You got the Cookie Society cookies. That is awesome. Brian, I think he's up in Nebraska, I believe. But thank you so much for your support. We've got some more that we're going to give away, and that includes the Patrick Mahomes autographed mini helmet we will be giving away here in a little bit. Kent, I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little Big Cedar Golf best drive of the game. But before we do that, let's take a look at what makes Big Cedar Golf so special. Kent, that makes me want to go golf.
I need to go golfing after that.
I want to know, what was the Big Cedar Golf best drive of the game tonight?
Well, it's funny because we had a lot of conversations throughout the entirety of the game. Like, this is the drive, because there's so many big high-level moments in this game with the 4th down conversions and all this stuff. But we have to go to the last drive of the game. We have to go to the overtime drive to win the football game. That is the Big Cedar drive golf drive of the game. Very obviously, the Chiefs, they came from behind. They drove down late in the fourth quarter to tie that football game. Defense held strong, kept them out of field goal range. Chiefs took care of business in overtime with a game-winning touchdown drive in an exceptional play. One of many exceptional plays by Travis Kelce.
I feel a little emotion coming from you.
Oh, a little bit.
Just in case you need a reminder, we actually, because we were live streaming, you can watch the reaction soon. Tucker, you told me.
Well, it's okay. Oh yeah. I was pretty worked up, and I sounds like they're cutting it very quickly, and I can't wait to see myself in that.
But before we get to that, you know what you need to know about Big Cedar?
I want to know everything about Big Cedar.
Big Cedar Lodge is quickly becoming known as America's next great golf destination, with some of the best designed courses in the country, nestled down in the Ozarks. It's exactly what you need when you know you need it. Ozark National, Big Cedar, Paynes Valley, Buffalo Ridge, Top of the Rock. BigCedar.com. Plan your trip now.
When are we planning our trip? We got to do that pretty quick.
When things slow down.
You know, hey, this is the mini buy. This is our last chance before the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. So we might want to go ahead and think about,
You want to tell Bethany? I'll tell Bethany. You tell Megan.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. We're on it.
How are we doing, Tucker?
Should we bring on Maddie now, or maybe we do that? And
before we do that, let's take a look at some of the other shows here on the old network. Tucker, can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to the game. You know what? Let's bring Maddie on.
Yes.
Let's do that now. Let's bring Maddie Lane in. Again, the Soul of Casey raffle. We've got some more prizes. The last 6 or 7 prizes we'll give away here after we talk a little more football, because this one, there's a lot to get to with this one. 34-28, Maddie Lane. It's like we just talked to you, man.
Yeah, I know. Long time no see, guys.
I know we spent the entire fourth quarter. Well, you were on for overtime too, weren't you? Like, you basically have been on for like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, I was on the whole time. I heard that Craig crashed it. I didn't want to leave. Things weren't going great the whole time I was on, but things turned around while I was there, so I felt like I couldn't leave, and it just kind of, it just snowballed. It just snowballed. I had to stay and, watch the game. Unfortunately, I was slightly delayed from you guys. So, in all these reaction videos, I'm just kind of sitting there doing nothing a lot of the time because my play hasn't caught up. So I'm just listening to your guys' reaction, trying to mimic what you're doing.
Well, if you want, we just got the signal. We got the signal, the bat signal, which was this. The video's ready to go. So let's watch the video.
Throw it to the back or to Kelsey.
Oh, he did the little reverse, and then let's go! Let's go!
Oh no! Get out of here!
Oh shit!
It's still ours! I'll believe it when I see it!
End it!
I'll believe it when I see it! Patrick LaFond Mahomes! And still AFC West champions! Let's go!
That was amazing. Hey, 2 things. I had no idea you yelled like that. I tuned it out, and I had no idea I jump like that when I get excited.
I went full rant once. I lost my voice.
Man,
I lost my voice during that.
That was great to watch back. I don't know if my favorite is the squeal screeching, that Kent was getting out of there. I enjoyed that. Or BJ just shutting down when he realized he spilled his drink and then giving himself a once-over to make sure it's not on the white hoodie.
He's got the superintendent of the entire building right over here, and I'm throwing fruit punch everywhere. No, and
You're
somehow
killing me.
didn't end up on the white sweatshirt. I've been spilling drink left and right.
He didn't get barbecue sauce or punch on his sweatshirt. It's pretty amazing.
And somehow I'm the one that
here.
cussed. And I'm the one that cussed on all that.
I heard
that's
Tucker.
What all happened.
I heard Tucker say something like vaguely off to the side too. I'm pretty sure his mic was hot. Let's talk a little bit of Chiefs here, because I mean, it was pretty doom and gloom when we were on with you, and me and you were getting our jokes off and all that stuff. But like, the Chiefs really figured some stuff out, and they were able to, kind of go full Patrick LaVon Mahomes in the Chiefs offense late. What do we I know we were going to kind of talk about play calling and all that stuff, but like, I think the bigger question, what did we learn tonight? Like, what did you learn from tonight from the offensive side of the football?
One, I don't think we were getting off jokes. We were just telling it how we saw it, what was happening. They weren't jokes. It was pretty bad there for a stretch. And I think that's what we learned. The Chiefs' offense, up until a certain point, was what we've been seeing these past 9 games. Very sporadic, based entirely around the first 15, which was usually a lot of misdirection, a lot of RPOs, getting some guys out in the open field to create yards after catch. That was what this offense had been, and it kind of staggered along after that. Then we hit that point after that tipped interception in the fourth quarter, and then the offense changed. And the offense changed to Patrick LaVon Mahomes, go do what you have to do. I'm excited to watch this back, because I want to see if the offense really changed as much as I think it did. I really do think it just became a lot more freestyle. It became a lot more just go out there and make it work at that point in time. It seemed a lot less 1, 2, 3 throw at the back of your drop. A lot less hit this very first guy in the open and the flat. If he's not open, try to find the next guy. But like, it just seemed less systematic. They let Patrick Mahomes be Patrick Mahomes. And guess what? They went on 3 75-yard touchdown drives. Not a single one of them lasted more than 2 minutes.
Wow. That's the kind of offense that we were used to, the spurts of that. Like, maybe not 3 consecutive 75-yard touchdown drives under 2 minutes, but that's the kind of stuff that we've come accustomed to in Kansas City. And something else we've kind of come accustomed to. Patrick Mahomes led the team in rushing today. Maybe we're not accustomed to that, but we are kind of accustomed to a rushing game that hasn't particularly played consistently over the course of Mahomes' career, and we kind of saw that again tonight.
Yeah, and I don't get it, because the Chargers defense is very poor versus the run. And I do think they were inserting late with some deep safeties. They were trying to add some extra guys to the box count late to impact it. But this offensive line has a really high run block efficiency rate by every analytics metric that's out there. When you watch them, just the eye test says the offensive line blocks relatively well. I don't think the Chiefs have the most dynamic running backs, so that plays a role, but I don't think they're so bad they can't pick up 4 to 5 yards into contact, at the end of those runs. So it was just kind of crazy to see how bad it was versus this Chargers defense, who was missing Derwin James for a lot of the time, who's one of their better run defenders. They couldn't get anything going on the ground at all, early, late. I don't know how many times they incorporated man versus zone schemes, but it looked like they tried some and it still didn't matter. But again, at the end of the day, it didn't matter, because they had Patrick LaVon Mahomes, who didn't need to be carried by his running game like Justin Herbert in a loss to the Chiefs in overtime, because Patrick Mahomes is, as Kent let everyone know, still the best quarterback in the world.
Still got it. You love to see it. All right, so there's a lot all over the place with the defense. Like, we know we've kind of explained away some of it with the personnel losses, but one thing the Chiefs defense did do is they did kind of limit explosive plays from the Chargers today.
Yeah, and I think Craig kind of talked about the defense, and he did a really good job explaining, how they were dealt a very bad hand, just given who was out, how the Chargers took advantage of that, and how they were scrappy enough. They got some of those 4th down stops. They forced some turnovers to keep them in the game. I really do think missing your 2 best athletes on the second level, L'Jarius Sneed and Willie Gay, versus this particular offense played a massive role on how easily the Chargers were able to move the ball. But they didn't give up the big ones. Yeah, Mike Williams caught a deep pass, and I think Keenan Allen caught a relatively deep pass too that was a little bit more intermediate, but that's it. They had a couple chunk plays that went for 15, 16 yards, but they really only hit 1 or 2 explosive plays versus this Chiefs defense, and forcing the Chargers to drive down the field, forcing them to get into these 4th and 2, 4th and 1 situations to get the stops. Like, that's what they needed to do, and they did it. So you were down bad as this Chiefs defense. You were down bad. You couldn't force a punt. all of your stops were coming on, I don't want to say fluky turnovers, but it wasn't like you were having cornerbacks read it and jump a route. You weren't having a linebacker come up and deliver a huge hit to force a fumble. It was a tipped pass. It was a running back that lost the ball as he was trying to jump over the pile. So they got a little lucky, but they didn't give up the big plays, and that's what kind of allowed them to do that. It helped them balance it out. And then still, even if the defense did give up a couple of big plays, it didn't matter because they had Patrick LeVon Mahomes, Kent.
Yes, they did. The funny thing is, like you kind of talked about, like the phrase I kind of put in my head is like earning the right for those things to happen to them. They earn the right for, some of those fluky mistakes. And like, that's kind of what teams have been doing to the Chiefs. The defensive have been earning the right for fluky things to happen to the Chiefs offense at times this year, maybe not more recently, but when the turnover battle or, the turnover battle was just, there was no battle because the Chiefs were just hitting the ball over and not turning it over. But I mean, I think that's the same kind of sentiment. All right, man. Any final thoughts that you have for this game? I'm pretty sure you could just say Patrick LeVon Mahomes and drop the mic, but you've already done that twice. Is there anything else that you want to talk about this game before we let you out of here?
I mean, I think you have to, anytime we want to talk about Patrick Mahomes, I think right now, and especially after this game, you have to give shout outs to Tyreek Hill, who had a phenomenal game as well. And I think that one, his game is going to be overshadowed a little bit by Travis Kelce, who you also have to give a shout out for some of his big plays and, runs after the catch late in the game. I mean, obviously the game winner, but Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce also both played really, really good games for the Chiefs. Without them, Patrick Mahomes is going to have a harder time leading this comeback if he had to do it without them. So, the stars. Hey, look, the stars. Your best players went out and made plays. That's a crazy thing in the NFL, but that's the way it always works. And the Chiefs came out on top doing it this time.
All right, find him on Twitter at Chief in Carolina. Maddie Lane, enjoy the mini bye, and we will talk to you later this week.
Later, guys.
Thought you were going to say mini bar.
Oh, that too.
Full bar.
360 does mini bars. Bet you they do.
I bet you they do too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give away some more stuff?
I would love to give away some more stuff.
Soul of KC holiday raffle and toy drive. Again, $13,684 raised. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Here's a look at all of the winners so far and everything that we've given away. And we've got 8 more things to give away right here. That's where we're at right now. And we're going to start up there in the top right corner with the Guys Chips Variety 8-pack. And we've got 4 of these things to give away. So, Guys Chips, thank you so much. Love everything they're about right now. It's cool.
Check out what they got. I think they got a deli on Westport too now, over by Kelly's too. So check them out as well.
Pizza spot.
Yeah, well, pizza
like Kelly's or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
I want to have you draw a couple.
What?
I know.
Thanks.
Get in there and do something cool.
All right.
Guys Chips. Winner
is Chris Barola.
Nice.
Congratulations, Chris
Barola's
Barola.
won a lot of chips.
Just got a lot
Joining you, the chip party,
is Tressa Asbury.
Nice.
Cool.
Love all the names.
It's great. Yeah, man. It's just special to see people.
See another Tressa Asbury right here.
Well, don't look. Michael Lee has also won some Guys Chips.
Nice,
Michael Lee.
Got some more. 2 more chips to give away. Again, this is the Variety 8-pack.
We've already got 3.
Oh, excuse me. 1 more.
Adam Harms.
Adam Harms.
Congrats, Adam Harms.
Nice. Supporter. All right, this next one. $100 gift card to 3rd Street Social.
Woo! That's a good one. Am I still drawing?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Do that.
Make some days.
Andy Schindler.
Andy.
Doing it again.
Love it. That's
Congrats,
a $100
Andy
gift
Schindler.
card to 3rd Street Social. Now we've got a $100 gift card to Capitol Grill.
Ooh. Yeah, you do. I
Tucker's fired up about this one.
Tucker's hype. And Alyssa Hausch has won that.
Nice.
Alyssa Hausch. Tucker,
we've got 2 more.
If you need a date, Tucker will go.
We've got 2 last prizes. This one, $100 gift card to Manny's.
We were at Manny's after our Soul of KC event.
We did. We went there and got some food after we went and bought a bunch of toys.
And Skylar Thompson.
Not the same Skylar Thompson.
Okay.
Everybody looks at the K-State guys. Not the same Skylar. They're spelled differently. But that's nothing against Skylar Thompson. Thank you for helping kids. I'm sure the other Skylars helped a lot of kids. Thank you, Skylar Thompson, for your donation. All right, here's the big one.
All right.
Hold on. Do you want Tucker to draw this one? Tucker, you want to come draw this one? It's the Patrick Mahomes autographed mini helmet. Get up here.
Don't trip.
Get in there, do something cool. Nancy Kissel doesn't get the win. I need to get down in here. Yeah, do whatever you got to do. This is the last one. Again, this is the Patrick Mahomes autographed mini helmet.
You're talking to this mic.
Daniel Harm.
Hey,
Daniel Harms. I know that guy.
Hey,
He messaged me earlier today. He's like, hey, I don't know if I'll be able to stay up and watch.
Well,
It's like, we'll contact you.
you should have, bud.
Daniel Harms wins the Patrick Mahomes autographed mini helmet. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, everybody who won for your support and helping us help some kids this holiday season. Man, what a night.
Yeah, such a cool night. It's special in a lot of ways.
Yes. So a special thank you to everybody here at the Kingdom Bar that's working their tails off to get this place ready to go. Like I said, we'll continue to update everybody via social and the information that we get to let you guys know when it's going to open for real. You guys can come into the bar and hang out with us. And we can share these 360, the Kingdom drinks with everybody at the Kingdom Bar and Grill.
Yeah. Really looking forward for this place to be open. It's going to be a lot of fun, and can't wait to see y'all come out. It'll be great.
Yep. Thursday night game, which means got a couple extra days. We already talked about who to root for this weekend, and that would be the Colts and who was it, the Steelers?
Yeah. Go Colts on Saturday. Go Steelers on Sunday.
There you
The
got
Chiefs
it.
could be the 1 seed by 3:00 on Sunday.
Keep doing it to me, Tucker.
Hashtag run the table, baby. Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for putting up with the end of this show. And thank you for the support. Please remember to subscribe to all our good stuff. We've got Matt Castle, we've got Derek Johnson helping us break things down throughout the week on our YouTube channel. And for those of you who love to listen to podcasts, go to Apple Podcasts, search KC Sports Network, follow us there, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. We appreciate your support. 8 months in, we are continuing to do some really, really cool stuff. And we have some big news that's going to be coming down the pipe sometime within the next week, maybe less than a week. We'll see. We'll see, but we've got some big news. You'll know it when you see it. But we appreciate all your support, and congratulations to all the 17 winners of the Soul of KC holiday raffle. A lot of cool stuff. Thank you to support of all the businesses that chipped in and donated items. As much as we praising everybody for donating the money, these businesses also donated these prizes to us. So,
well, and thank you to
awesome.
the 814 names in there. Wow. You're one, man. That's just special. I mean, you have no idea how much that meant to see y'all stand up and support.
It made
Operation Breakthrough.
It made it very real for us to go and buy all the toy, like physically see it. Because it's one thing just to put a tweet out and then see stuff on like a computer screen on my phone, like, you know, the money coming in and stuff. But it's another thing to like go physically grab the toy and like hold the football, being like, some kid's gonna like light it. Like, kid's gonna be excited when he gets this, and then going to Operation Breakthrough.
I say, yeah, if you get a chance to go to Operation Breakthrough in your life, do it.
Yeah, Jennifer
Just,
Hyman, everybody over there that we had a chance to meet and talk with, those are special people.
Yeah, really special.
Yeah. So amazing experience for us, and something we'll continue to do each and every year as we continue to grow this thing and continue to do cool content, focus on the Chiefs, K-State, KU, Mizzou, all the good stuff. And we'll grow. We'll have some more stuff soon. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Hey, real quick, Patrick Levon Mahomes.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. We will have more content for you throughout the week. We'll have a sometimes weekly recording tomorrow from Holiday Distillery up in Weston with our friends up there. We'll be there tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of a Chiefs feel, some storytelling with an old buddy. And then obviously we'll have content throughout the weekend and 21 questions. We'll do that this weekend and then pick back up next week and get ready for that Steelers game day after Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, you know, they took care of business today. 3 more to go throughout the season. And if they run the table, good things are happening to this football team. I really believe that.
All right. Now it gets special. Enjoy this week. Hopefully a lot of you don't have to work quite as much, get some more time with the family, the important stuff. And again, we appreciate all of your support as we continue to do new things here at KC Sports Network. So special thank you to, again, Jason, to Darren, everybody at the Kingdom Bar for letting us come in here and do this show before the bar is open. For myself, BJ Kissel, for Kent Swanson, for Tucker Franklin, for Scott Ward, for Maddie and Craig, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.